Hi, this is LSK, and today we'll be talking about how to set reverb. Last time we were talking about setting the compressor. So in this tutorial, I just want to make a few tips on how you get to set your reverb. And number one, I would always advise you set your reverb as a send effect, unlike adding the reverb in the channel. What gets to help you is adding the effect as a send. You don't really color the object that you are putting on that effect. You have some natural feel together with the affected signal. What you do when you're just sending an effect, you just tap in those signals that are already natural, and you just create another signal which will be wet, and you mix them together. That's what gets to happen. Hence, you're not coloring too much of the original object, and you just you'll make your mix very clean. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna create a send just right after the group here. I'll create a send effect, and the reverb that I'm gonna use the wave reverb. I love this reverb so much. It just gives me everything that I need. And I'll just show you something, how to just set a few things with the reverb to get a better performance. And this is the reverb. On my reverb, I'll add an EQ here later, but let me just show you something. What I'll do before I do any changes here, I love going with my some of the presets that were already done here, and I love choosing the vocal plate, like for this kind of a feel where I've got an artist who's singing more of a natural voice, and the plate I think works so well for me. Having chosen that preset, I'll make a few adjustments from the preset, things that I don't want. And let me just explain something about the pre-delay. The pre-delay tells the reverb to delay a little bit before it reacts to the signal. That's what gets to happen. When you put your pre-delay at 0 here, you discover that your reverb reacts exactly when the signal hits the reverb. It reacts immediately. But when you increase it, your reverb will take a little bit of some time to react, hence having a very much cleaner voice after maybe the milliseconds you set here will just help you to have that clean mix. So like for this one, I'm gonna put my pre-delay, I think at 8.5 somewhere there, to just take more time for me. So having said that, I'll just adjust the decay here a little bit. I would want it to be finishing so quick, and then I'll adjust my room somewhere there and remove my early reflection. Let's just play it and see how we're gonna put our delay there. So that's stereo effects. This is the one. Switch on.
These sufferings or these pains, what is happening to me? Is it true that you are there? Oh God, don't know which way I should go. Don't be.
So you already hear something so unique. You can get the voice and you can get the reverb at the end, because of the pre-delay that I had to set here. what I want. I don't want to have too much of a bass in the reverb. To have more control, you can adjust your EQ here, and your damping here, or how quick it just ends in the bass, and how quick it just ends in the low, in the highs there. With my EQ, I would love to set my EQ at the middle part of the vocal, so I get to cut off my lows and my highs there, so the reverb gets to just attack too much of the MIDI. Then I think it sounds more better and stronger. That's how I can set this one. Let's just get to here.
These sufferings or these pains, what is happening to me? Is it true that you...
Yeah, I'm sure you can just get the frequencies that are the most attacked in the reverb, the mid part of the voice. It's because I've cut this. This is just a normal EQ. If you've got a reverb that hasn't got this filter of the equalizer, you can add the EQ just beneath the reverb. You can just add the EQ here and just tune it exactly like you would want. You just give it that performance. You can just shape that things like this to attain the middle kind of an effect of the reverb. So this reverb has got everything in there. I think I've explained on the EQ, and on the damping, it depends on how much you want the bass in the reverb to really sound, how long it should sound. These are just the tails of the reverb. I think this and the decay are a little bit connected. And this
Sufferings or these pains, what is happening to me? Is it true that you are there?
You can get the performance of the reverb, or a very clean reverb without too much of noisy, and this just fits into the music. Since I said I'll be giving you tips in this one, I think for rap vocals, it can be very good if you set your pre-delay at, I think at 10, something like that, just pushing a little bit inside, not too much. But for mostly R&B kind of a feel, where we've got a singer who is just standing out, I think going too far like this, I think it's the best idea. It's the best idea. It just gives you enough room and creates that space that you're looking for. It has, I think the depth that it creates is very, very good.
Oh God, don't know which way I should go. Torn between this here crossroad. Is it true that you are there? Oh God, all these sufferings. Oh.
Yeah, so you get it. Just adding the reverb itself, it makes the voice sound more wider because you've just created another channel which is working in the sides of the vocal, so it really sounds more wide. It's like you're adding more the side part of the voice with the reverb, and that just comes out outstanding in the mix, more especially when you put on that track in the headsets. You're listening to the track in the headsets, it just comes out so much.
All these pains, what is happening to me?
The other thing about the reverb, you can also compress your reverbs if you want, depending on the performance of the song. If you want more cleaner kind of a performance, you can go for compression of the reverb, and that's not really much of a big deal. I can just show you just a little bit here. Let me just choose the compressor. I think I can go with this one. Yes, I'll just add a bit of a performance there. Let me say my peaks. Then I'd want it a little bit smoother, so I get to have more transients.
Me, is it true that you are there? Oh God, don't know which way I should go. Torn between this here crossroad. Is it true that you are there?
So you can get what it creates when you compress your reverb. It just brings out something that something so pleasant, and just makes it more bold, you know. It just takes up that boldness of the voice, and your reverb sounds fuller, and gives you that space, that bigger space that I think most of us look for as producers. Yeah, with just that compression.
Oh God.
With just that compression, it goes a mile. You don't understand it right now, but the more you get to try it out, you'll see the benefits of adding a compressor when you are dealing with a reverb as a scent. It just cleans out the music. And the other thing, one thing to mention is on this reverb, when you see the diffusion, this gives the depth of the reverb at which point you want to have your reverberated vocal to be. Let's get just to here. I'll put at 0 and put at maximum. You get to hear how close it will be to the speaker and how far it will be inside the speakers.
All these sufferings, all these pains, what is happening to me? Is it true that you are there? Oh God, don't know which way I should go. Torn between this here crossroad. Is it true that you are there?
I'm sure you are able to get the difference. If you are not able to get that difference, I think you should use your headsets for this tutorial so that you get the instance of the fusion, what's it's really doing here.
Oh God, all these sufferings, all these pains, what is happening?
Yeah, so these are some of the things that you can do with the reverb. You can do a lot of styles with it. Well, you've seen this is just another style where I kill the early reflection. Maybe in other tutorials I'll show you how you can work with the early reflection, what it just does. Maybe some of the best performances where you can put early reflection, you can just try it out. Experimenting is very good, but experiment in the right way. Just do whatever you can on a particular track. Think through before you start mixing. It will just help you have that great mix. Thank you so much. If you've loved this tutorial, please, you can subscribe and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. That is Pro Media Records. And on Twitter at Pro Media Records. You appreciate it. Like the page on Facebook. Give me a call and send me that email. Leave a comment below and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Into me, is it true that you are there?
Telling you was going to heaven 'cause I am. I am. Let's go.
All these sufferings, all these pains, what is happening to me? Is it true that you are there? Oh God, don't know which way I should go. Torn between this here crossroad. Is it true that you are there? Oh God.
Take a
look at where I'm coming from. In the 90s I was born to marry and up, yeah, I was gone. And it was cool till I noticed I saw the void that the other kids I felt. It so still my heart aches to the point where there was no smiles on